My name is Lei Kaula with Ka'ahala Hawaiian and Pacific Club, or KALO.
Awesome. Which proceeds are going to benefit that fine organization tonight. So tell us a little bit about what you guys do there.
So basically, we are a Hawaiian Civic Club. We're one of 60 clubs of the Association of Hawaiian Civic Clubs, so we are connected directly to Hawaii. But here we have a community center that focuses on our values, and making sure we create space. And really bringing in that concept of land relationship. So we also have a taro farm. I was going to say kalo. The Hawaiian word for taro is kalo. So we have a kalo farm out here at the Oregon Food Bank. So that's really what we center all our work on, is just getting our people to really reconnect with the land, even though we're living so far away. So that's a lot of our work. We have a health where we're starting a preventive health clinic at our center. We also have a Pacific Islander library. It's a meeting space, but we also do a lot of work in our school districts. We are one of the grantees of the Native Hawaiian Pacific Islander Student Success Plan, and basically what that is it's a partnership with ODE and the CBOs, the community-based organizations, to be able to be present in our schools to really give Pacific Islander students visibility. And then we also work with OHA, the Oregon Health Authority, to create data that represents our Pacific Islander people. So
That's awesome. And I'm so sorry. Your name once again?
Lei.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just didn't want to say it out loud and be wrong and mess that up.
Sorry.
And I always tell people, even people I've known forever, I'm really bad with names sometimes. So
Same.
I apologize.
Same.
I apologize. But this night is really awesome. So not a native Hawaiian, but my family, my grandparents, my great-grandparents are all in Hilo and born and raised,
that's
right?
where I'm from,
Oh,
Hilo.
awesome.
Yes.
And so, see, that's awesome.
Yep.
And there's just something so special about the Hawaiian culture and everything it brings. We laugh because my daughter will go to school, and I think she was just doing it today, and this week tell them everyone's auntie and uncle in my family, right? And explaining that to people who don't know. And so when you get events like this where you get to come out and show what your organization does, and there's a spotlight put on not just the Hawaiian community, but the entire larger Asian American Pacific Islander community, just how special is it to be a part of that?
It's definitely huge, especially here in Oregon, especially in the Pacific Northwest, for Pacific Islanders to have the ability to be showcased and to be highlighted, because a lot of times we are overshadowed or we're misrepresented as a community. Oftentimes, because we are categorized as that API sector within the government views, right, we're often overshadowed. A lot of our cultural practices seem to be it's like a fusion, but the reality is that they're very different. They're very different communities, and so having a night to be able to showcase, and what I really appreciate is this ability to give Pacific Islanders a space and our Asian Americans a space as well tonight. So it's huge, just so that we can show the community that as much as we are a BIPOC community, as much as, especially for Hawaii, because we are a melting pot for all of the cultures, that there is definitely a very different valley. This where our cultures are very different. So this gives us an opportunity to educate the community, and so that's why this is so important. It's that education piece.
Yeah, absolutely. And then not only that, but maybe get the word out there, because full disclosure, when we came into this event and I was looking you guys up on the website, I was like, well, I haven't heard about this group before, and this is really cool, the work that they do. And like I said, being a Pacific Islander and having those ties, I'm like, that's something I want to be involved with. And so this is a chance to get the name out there, let people know, because you bring up being in the Pacific Northwest, this is a really good spot to have a Pacific Islander organization, because there is a big community, here, California, Washington, Utah, all of that, and now you can reach out.
Yeah, definitely. And I mean, in 2020, the census showed that there are more Native Hawaiians living here in the diaspora, as well as Pacific Islanders. So this is definitely an opportunity to showcase. And, I just want to also highlight, even though we are being highlighted tonight, we are one of 7 organizations that actually represent the Oregon Pacific Islander Coalition. And it is through our partnership and through the work with Alicia Makesa and the team of OPIC, we have been able to sustain the work that we're doing. So the Pacific Islanders are definitely growing, and we are learning to organize and collaborate together. So there's a lot. Yeah, we're here. So yeah.
That's good. One thing I love about the culture, and I know you got to experience this too. It's like when you meet someone who has that similar background and those ties, you're basically just family right off the bat. Like, I also work for an organization here, the OSAA, that does all the high school championships.
Yep.
And we had a group from Micronesia come over, and it's like that's not Hawaii, but it's all part of the bigger, and like, we all fell in love with each other, right? So it is really, really important to reach out and just get a chance to just say what you're all about. And I love the fact that you guys are here. It's so cool. Like, it's just so fun. Like, one thing that before we continue on and ask you a few more questions, I think what's most important is for anyone listening who is just now hearing about this organization and wants to reach out. What are some really good ways to get involved with what you guys do?
Definitely visit our website. Number one, KALOHCC.org. A lot of we keep our website very much up to date. Bringing together all of the programs and events that we do. If you're in the Washington County, we are very heavy in the Washington County when it comes to Beaverton School District, Hillsborough School District, Tiger Tualatin School District, and beyond. So we definitely have a lot of collaborations and partnerships. We do that, but also you can come to our community center, which is the Aloha Resource and Community Center. We're very fortunate. We just moved into a 4,600 square foot space, which really gives us an opportunity to do the work that we're doing. So we will be doing book clubs, language classes. We have keiki story time, which is giving us space for parents to bring their kids to our center. We have a Pacific Islander library, and we do a lot of health programs. So there's so much, but to really connect with us, visit our website. And also, we're very active on Instagram.
Okay, awesome. That's perfect. And yeah, I have the website up right now. Yeah, KALOHCC.org. Super easy to get to. I'm pretty sure my wife's listening at home. I'm gonna have to get in on this taro farm business because she requests that I make poi all the time, and I am on it for her. I got to make sure that she is not an Islander. She didn't grow up with it, and she did the normal thing, right? They're like, what are you making here, bud? Trust me. And now she loves it. So I'm gonna have to get in on this farm with you.
Yeah, definitely, especially in the summertime. Everybody who comes in volunteer, and just a heads up to the Blazers, and the staff and everybody. We do welcome like staff retreats or get-togethers at our farm, and whatever you folks harvest, you get to take home with you. So that's the whole purpose of having the mala, is giving that opportunity for people. And also, if you become a KALO member, we have exclusive ways of getting poi from Hawaii to our people here in Oregon.
Oh, very, very nice. I know my mom, it was her birthday's on Monday, and we had a dinner for her last night, and she had a special recipe she wanted, but there's only this one specific pepper that's in Hawaii, and Auntie Barbara has to bring it every time she comes to town. Like, you know what we're all about, but that's it's just so fun, man. So fun.
I know what you're talking about, because it's the only chili pepper that makes the best the chili pepper water.
Yeah.
You can't use the chili peppers up here, yeah.
See, so and how hard is it, though, to have the organization you have here? And like you said, you do a very good job connecting with Hawaii and everyone there, but I mean, that's literally a world away, half a world away in the middle. Like, how hard is it to keep that connection?
I think we're very privileged, very fortunate that our organization actually has a lot of our leaders and our program, especially our staff. We were all raised in the culture, and so that being able to surround the work that we're doing with those people with that knowledge is what really is the passion that gets put into KALO. So, is there definitely this feeling of absence? Like, we feel that loss of being home. Absolutely. But it really does benefit us that we surround ourselves with that. So it does make it hard, but because we have those relationships at home, we bring so many people from Hawaii. We want to be able to keep our people connected. So we do bring them here to do workshops throughout the whole year. We partner with all the different universities to bring those workshops to keep people grounded in Hawaii.
Absolutely. And a last question for you. Growing up, like, I was a big wrestling fan, right? And so, like, I saw Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, and the minute I found out that he had ties to the island, I'm like, that's my guy. Like, I love that guy. And then same with all sports. If you find someone that has those connections, you just become connected, and that leads to that larger thing for any community about how representation matters. So on that level, outside of just the work you do in reaching out, just how important is it to see events like this that can put a highlight on a community? Because there maybe is someone out there who goes, oh man, like there's that connection I was striving for, and that's the importance there that maybe is overlooked by a lot of people.
It's basically what you just said. The representation is so important because being so far away from home and living in the sense of diaspora, really that displacement piece, it has us, we lose that sense of identity. And so when you're able to have these, when organizations such as the Trailblazers put on something this large where the reach is so vast, that allows for our people who were missing, right, who were not able to connect with, they can see themselves. And I think the biggest thing too is so many of us we live here now, and just like you were saying, like, we're raising our kids here. And so for us, we're very fortunate to see the aunties, the uncles, our grandmas, our tutus, and all of that. And here we don't have that much. And so for the kids, our next generation, that is super huge, because then they believe that they can be more than what the Western idea that's in our books are saying. So that's what makes it really important.
Absolutely. Well, Leigh, I know it's a very busy evening for everyone. I cannot thank you enough for stopping by. Once again, go to kalohcc.org for plenty of more information. Get involved, and I'm pretty. You don't got to be. You don't have to have Hawaiian blood to get involved, right? Just get in there, become part of the bigger family. But once again, thank you so much. It's the last chance. Is there anything else you want to talk about or get off your chest, or do we get it?
I think the biggest thing is just mahalo to the Trailblazers, to the Trailblazers Foundation for having us. Mahalo to the community of Oregon for welcoming and showing us so much aloha.